What's going on, everybody? Wild Time here with another World of Warcraft video. Yes, Blizzard is hitting us with another sort of shadow nerf to a great farming spot. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Signet farm and the Rep farm in the Obsidian Citadel. So this is one of my favorite farms of the expansion so far. It's been really awesome to do, and they nerfed it. Before we talk about that, though, I'd like to thank everybody that is a subscriber to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Feel free to join the Discord link down below. Like the video, leave a comment, and let me know what you think. Okay, so this farm is done for a number of reasons. The biggest reason that I was doing this farm is for the rep tokens, the signets. You get a different rep token whether you pick Raytheon or Civilian for the week, and you can sell those anywhere between 2 and 3K, which has been pretty good. You also farm these things for magmotes that are for the scrappy snail mount, which is a sweet looking fire snail mount. So you farm for those. And then you can also get some other things like plans and patterns and stuff like that to drop. But the biggest thing that people are farming them for are the signets. And the signets here give you rep. And people want this rep because you have a chance to get some 389 gear. So what people are doing is getting in 2x4 groups, just setting up camp either here in this area or down like in the basement, and just massively burning down mobs at a super fast rate and getting a ton of stuff. Another thing that came from this also was the keys that you turn in for chests that you can also get rep for, and raw gold, right? So you do these keys right here, and then you can turn these into your respective faction that you've chosen, and this gives 700 to 800 raw gold. So let's look at this community post here from Wowhead. This is from Squishy, and they noticed that these mobs were not spawning as fast as they used to, even seeing some despawning right in front of them. And here's the marks that you get that are selling for between 2 and 3K, and this is what people are really wanting the rep for right here, for the most part, going into raids coming out and Mythic Plus coming out, these 389 and 398. So what does this mean for gold farming? Well, for gold farming, this can actually be good. The 2x4 isn't going to be as effective, but if you're like me and you never get a good 2x4 group, like hardly ever, and you're just doing this as a 5-man, you're not going to see that big of a difference. I'll come down here with a group of 5 people. We'll kill all these mobs here in the corner. We'll sort of go down here a little bit, and then we'll go into the basement. And you never really run out of mobs to kill. I've done the basement farm and I've done this farm in a group of 5 and haven't really seen a difference. So for me, for what I do, the only thing that this is benefiting is that the actual signets are going up in price because they're coming harder and harder to get because they're not coming as fast to people doing the farm. So there's the positive. The cost of the signets are going to go up. The rep tokens are going to go up, I'm imagining, because they're going to be less available, less people are going to be doing them. And even more so when people do go ahead and they get the rep maxed out and they're able to have those rings and those higher item level gears, and they get what they want from the Raytheon and Civilian rep, people are going to stop farming this, right? But that means some people are still going to need the rep, but there's not going to be as many groups going forward in the future. So I think that's why this is one that has a little bit of longevity despite the nerf. Now the nerf was actually to a spawn rate, so they didn't decrease the drop rate that I know of. They decreased the spawn rate of the mob. So that's what they did. Those are my thoughts on it. Let me know what you all think. Was this a good thing? Was this a bad thing? How did it affect you? What do you think it's going to do for gold making? Don't forget to have fun playing the game. Like the video, leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you all later.